Hey everybody, welcome to a trailer reaction here at Hyper RPG. We got the Cineverse crew. I'm Cameron Rice.
Elizabeth Hayhurst.
Adam Plavik.
And y'all, we're going to be talking about the trailer to Mute, which dropped today. Mute, for those who don't know, Duncan Jones' new movie that's going direct to Netflix, which I'm excited about. Duncan Jones' last movie was Warcraft, which people had opinions about. Did you ever get to Warcraft?
I did not get to Warcraft, but I watched his two movies that were not based on the game, and I enjoyed those immensely.
Moon and Source Code. I
Yes.
love Moon, which is interesting to bring up because I didn't know this, I guess, until today when I was reading a little bit about this. I guess this movie takes place in the world of Moon.
Oh, that's really interesting.
What? I didn't know that.
From what I'm
That's
reading
cool.
from headlines, maybe not, but it's part of the Moonverse.
Mooniverse. That's great.
cool.
That's like Moonanite.
Yeah. So that's kind of cool. It's going to be on Netflix. So that's kind of exciting, and it's Duncan Jones again doing one of his own ideas. Even though he wrote the script to Warcraft, and I will say I kind of enjoyed Warcraft in a this is so dumb I really enjoyed this kind of way. One of my favorite scenes is the characters in the world have never heard of orcs. What's an orc? And while they're saying this, they're riding on the back of griffins. And it's one of those like that's so ridiculous. I think I love this movie.
I bought the Blu-ray for like $10 and I still haven't watched it.
I will say, have you seen Bright?
I watched
have
half
not.
hour of Bright.
Cameron couldn't get through it.
So compare Warcraft to Bright.
Oh, I finished Warcraft.
Okay.
That tells you everything you know.
And I own it and will happily watch it again probably someday.
Wasn't Mute also, wasn't it supposed to go to another studio before? I think it was supposed to do like Warner Brothers or something.
Ooh, I don't know about that, but that would make sense.
I thought so. Maybe I'm wrong.
Because he's done Source Code, I believe, was a Warner Brothers movie, and
Yeah.
I think I know Warcraft was Legendary, but I can't remember if that also came out via Warner Brothers. If that was still part of their deal.
I think Universal. Because I think at that point,
you're right,
Legendary was
yes.
already part of Universal. Yeah, and then Moon, I believe, was I think it was Fox Searchlight.
No, I think it was I think it was Sony. Their
Sony Picture
their
Classics?
indie label, yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
But yeah.
In any case,
anyway, guys, let us get into Mute.
Do you know what it is to make your dreams come true, Leo? I've seen you working downstairs. You're a good man. As a barman, should not punch the fucking customers.
I don't deserve you, Leo. I love you so much, but you don't know me.
I want to know what the deal is with this crazy bartender.
Sure you want our help with this?
This kind of thing hurts my reputation.
Daddy's gotta go. Oh, no soda.
what? Okay.
Your girlfriend has secrets. You lost, mate? Take a hint and fuck off.
Not very talkative.
Something's going on. You need to maintain a sense of humor, babe. You gonna give me some trouble, big boy? Or are you gonna channel that famous Amish serenity?
Leo, I need to tell you something.
This is gonna stop right now. It ain't a secret anymore. Would you do anything for her? Say you're sorry. Fucking say it! Why the hell can't he talk?
He doesn't need words.
That's probably the least animated I've ever been during a trailer.
February 23rd, so very soon.
Yeah. A little less than a month. I don't like the trailer. I will be upfront about it. I don't like the trailer. I like some of the visual qualities that the movie seems to be presenting. It's got a little bit of this somewhat of like a Blade Runner-ish type of a look and feel. The fact that it potentially takes place in the Moon universe is very interesting to me, considering I don't feel any sort of connection between those two movies at all.
Right.
Yeah, I feel like the trailer was just not so bueno.
Yeah, it's interesting because I did read a write-up of this film, and that was way more interesting to me than the trailer.
I 100% agree. That's the only reason. So, like, I think this movie was supposed to also come out last year at some point, at the end of last year.
Okay.
And I had it in my top 50 most anticipated movies of the year, simply based on some of the concept art that I saw and based on the description that I read. It seemed very intriguing at the time, but what this trailer just showed me, I'm like, I'm not as excited. Granted, as we all know, some trailers for movies are really bad. The movie ends up being absolutely incredible. This movie could be really, really good.
Yeah, I'm hopeful because it's Duncan Jones.
Yeah, it's a good cast,
like
too.
the cast.
Yeah.
I don't mind Duncan Jones doing a Blade Runner-esque kind of thing. That said, I think if somebody showed me this trailer and I had no concept that this was by Duncan Jones, again, I like the cast. Paul Rudd, I'm like, oh, cool. I like Paul Rudd. I'll probably generally just check out anything he's in. But yeah, this feels like if you had thrown like a totally different name on the end, like direct from the director of, and it was like a French name or something, I probably would be saying this feels very pretentious.
Yeah. It didn't like a teen version of it. It looks like that teen movie that came out like last year. There was one where it's just like, my girlfriend's so cool and she disappeared and we all have to find, what was that called?
Girlfriend disappeared?
It was
I know I'm gonna hear the name and I'm gonna know what it is.
It was starring the girl from that, I'm blanking on this movie, even though I saw it, that sci-fi movie that was just terrible that came
Valerian?
out. Oh, yeah. It was starring the girl from Valerian as like this like quirky girlfriend who just disappeared. Yeah, Paper Towns. And then they're searching for so it's like Paper Towns wannabe Blade Runner is sort of what this trailer looks like, which, you know, I think Duncan Jones is amazing, so I'm sure it's more than that. But yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of just what I was able to get out of this trailer.
And I will also say Netflix, whoever works in their marketing department as far as selling, like who puts the trailers together, I don't know if I've ever really loved a Netflix trailer.
Stranger Things so far has probably had like the best marketing campaign. Some of the Marvel
Punisher
stuff
was really good.
Yeah, and I think some of that stuff is also done.
And I don't know if their TV department's different than who does the movies for their trailers.
Right.
But if I think about their trailers of just movies, I actually did like the second trailer to Bright quite a bit. A lot of it had to do with the music. But this one, I don't know. It feels, I mean, I'm excited because it's a new Duncan Jones. It's really soon. I do like that cast. But yeah, this is as a trailer, just judging a trailer, and I'm hoping the movie's amazing. It feels a little
flat,
pretentious and flat. There wasn't anything. There wasn't a scene a scene in the trailer that grabbed me. And that's sort of the point of a trailer. Is not necessarily even a money shot, but maybe like a close up on a face where you feel that emotion and all this other stuff. And there's nothing quite in this that did that for me yet.
Yeah, before we came in to do the reaction, I talked to Lucas and he had asked me if I'd seen the trailer, and I said no, and he goes, man, I don't know what I watched the trailer for. I'm like, oh God, that's not what I want to hear, because I was really excited about doing this trailer reaction, and the trailer just did not deliver, unfortunately.
I mean, is this one of those, I mean, you said it is coming out very soon. Is this one of those things where do you think they're going to release more stuff as it...
Not really. Netflix tends to usually, again, unless it's like a big thing, because even like people think about Stranger Things now, where it's like Stranger Things season 2 had like 2 or 3 trailers. The first season had one trailer that came out. A lot of Netflix movies pretty much have one trailer, except for Bright, because it was their most expensive movie. Pretty much has like one trailer, and like this, where it's like, here's the trailer, the movie's out in 3 weeks.
Like Stranger Things.
They did that they've done that with most of their movies.
Yeah, Stranger Things season 2 had a trailer at Comic-Con in July, and then they had a second trailer come out, I think like 3 to 4 weeks before the second season actually dropped. So it is interesting to me that it's taken this long to actually see a trailer, considering the movie's out in 3 weeks. Maybe they're trying to be a little more strategic with it, and maybe their thought process behind it is, well, let's just try to dump these trailers at a time when sort of there's other hot movies coming out, so we can sort of be in the greater conversation of like, this is what's coming, and maybe it'll latch on and catch on to people. But I don't know. I think if you wanted to do that, you really needed a strong trailer right out the gate. Yeah,
and there's also, I mean, there's some Netflix movies that it's like, I still haven't seen, I intend to see, but it's like I never saw any trailer, like the Noomi Rapace, which I feel like Netflix is now in the Noomi Rapace business, because they've put out like 3 or 4 original movies with her in them.
Really?
And the only trailer I've ever seen that she's in is Bright. But you put out there was one where it was like, Man, people kept calling it like referring to it like Orphan Black, whereas like she's has like
she's like
6 or
multiple
7
versions.
clones.
That's right, we did watch the
Yeah.
trailer.
And she's
for
all
that,
playing
yeah.
different. I never even saw a trailer for that.
Okay,
And
I saw
so
when we were doing a show.
I was like,
here
did they
at one
even
point,
make one? But yeah. So, but again, like we'll talk about this movie on Cineverse when it
For
comes
sure.
out.
I'm very intrigued to now like actually watch this movie when it comes out and talk about it and say like, wow, the marketing campaign failed this movie.
Yeah. And it also makes me wonder if there's like a twist or something that they're
Right.
kind of trying to
Hiding.
not show that makes it
Yeah.
more difficult.
Because I'll say, like, similar to you, like, I didn't read anything about this movie at all, other than like the trailer came out. But some of the movie websites that put out images, these images were not from the trailer. It had like Alexander Skarsgård like walking down the street, and there's these blue lights behind him and everything. And I was like, oh, this looks so dope. That scene was not in this trailer.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, not a great trailer.
Yeah.
But,
Well,
hey, let
we'll
us know.
find out.
Yeah, let us know if you agree or disagree with those takes. Tell us in the comment section. Are you excited for this? Do you like Duncan Jones's other movies? Which one's your favorite of the 3 he has done so far? And what do you think about if this trailer grabbed you? Please let us know what scene grabbed you. If you feel the way we did, let us know in the comment section below. Elizabeth, where can people find you online?
You can find me online everywhere at Ford Prefix Kid.
Adam.
You can just find me at Adam Hlavik.
Y'all, thank you so much. Stick around here at Hyper RPG. We got more great trailer reactions, other great stuff, and Cineverse, where we're going to dig deep into more movies. Later, guys.
Bye.